In this video, I'm going to be talking to the ladies specifically who are struggling to get out of abusive relationships about the things that you need to know before you leave. Hi, my name is Melis Jogit. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Click the subscribe and the little bell so that you get a notification every time I post one of these videos. There's going to be a lot, so hold on to your seat. So I'm going to give you 5 things you need to know before you leave your abuser. Number 1, you have to make sure you don't change anything. The second you change the way you move, the way you talk, and the way you behave, they are going to sniff that something is off. These people are so uber sensitive that they know when something is wrong, and that is very dangerous for you. Number 2, make sure you align yourself with safe, healthy people who are not either related or friends with your partner. The reason you want to do this is because you want to keep them informed throughout the process. You need to give them evidence, tell them what's actually happening, so that you also have a safe space to be in once you leave. The reason these people cannot be friends or family with your partner is because your partner most likely would have pulled them into their circle, giving them incorrect information and already preparing them for when you do leave. Those people are dangerous because they are going to gaslight you when you're ready to leave. So make sure you are identifying safe, healthy people that you can speak to on a constant basis that will be there when you walk away. Number 3, you need to secure yourself financially. I cannot stress that enough. There are ways that you can do it without your partner knowing. Unfortunately, this makes you a little bit more like them. But the reason why is if they can not reach your mind, your heart, they will come for your money. The more that they can prevent you from moving forward, the worse it will be for you. And the easier it is for you to go back. Either you have to prepare for a while, maybe 3 to 6 months, make sure you have a secured account that's not attached to them, that they have no idea even exists, where you can move money into little bits at a time. I don't necessarily advocate lying, but at the same time, if you don't financially prepare yourself, they are going to destroy you. Take my word for it. You want to also make sure that if you're married to them and you're planning to leave, you have to secure yourself an attorney who understands abusive behavior and narcissistic personality disorder. A court attorney and going on your own will not prevent you from getting hurt even further. The court cannot see past what's being told in the courtroom. And these people are master manipulators, as you by now know. So they know how to manipulate the court to challenge everything that it is you are saying. So do yourself a favor, make sure you have a way to financially secure yourself once you leave. And number 4, you need to heal some parts before you leave. The biggest thing you need to heal is your attachment to them. Don't change your behavior, but recognize that the more attached you are to them, the harder it's going to be to leave. Let me explain why I say that. Leaving a healthy relationship is easier because the other partner usually comes to the understanding of why you're leaving. They can usually have some sort of conversation about why the relationship is not working, and either you can work through it or you can work through the separation. Narcissistic people and abusive people don't have this ability. The reason you would be leaving in the first place is because you recognize that through all of your arguments over how long you've been with them, and usually it's a couple of years. So you have to make sure that you are prepared for how much it's going to hurt. You are not only in love with them, but you are also addicted to their abusive behavior. The mental abuse and the emotional abuse is so addictive that your brain has gotten used to the cycles that they keep throwing you in. Make sure that you are sure you are going to be able to survive away from them, because when you do leave, and if you do not have children, you have to cut them off. Change passwords, highly likely change phone numbers, change location without them knowing where you are, because they will find you or find a way to get to you. This is not a drill, this is reality. They will find you. If you have children, you get a third party involved so that the minute you leave, you go to the court, you prepare for this beforehand, you go to the court and arrange a parenting plan off the bat so that there's a third party that you can drop your children at, they can visit with your children or take your children and then drop them back there so that you are not in any version of communication with them. Any form of communication needs to be written. Don't have any verbal communication. You need to prepare all of these things beforehand. And number five is the thing that I think most of us don't ever hear and nobody ever tells us is that it's okay. It's okay. You are not crazy. You are not seeing things. You're not imagining things. However, anybody is telling you that you can fix this, you know in your heart of hearts and in your instincts that there's no fixing this. You cannot fix the other person. Do yourself a favor and let yourself off the hook. Your priority is saving yourself, and everything you've experienced is your experience, and nobody gets to take that away from you.